enjoy having breakfast in bed. I like waking up to the smell of bacon. Sue me. And since I don't have a butler, I have to do it myself.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is the Austinator. Welcome back to another episode of Austinator and Angry CareBears Talk Movies. We are on episode 7, and which, of course, we're on this Nightmare on Elm Street binge, which means we are on New Nightmare, the 7th film in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, and it is the last Robert Englund solo Freddy film. Did this film deliver? I would like to think it did. But before we begin, I want to introduce my co-host, Angry CareBears. How's it going?
Hey, it's going pretty good. I love the new intro, though. I wasn't able to see it last time because my laptop decided to hate me. And I gotta say, very nice intro.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Ninjoy243. He actually did my intro for me.
Oh, nice.
I didn't get all my shows in there, but we got the key ones, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, we could lump this show in with Austinator and Friends Talk Pop Culture because technically it's a spin-off of that.
Yeah. Because our other friends don't always join.
But they might join this week.
Yeah, I'm just playing with, I don't actually... I get it. People have, lives and jobs. But I miss it, and I'm glad we're coming back.
Yeah, even if it might be for 1 week, I still think that...
I will take it.
It's just great. It'll be awesome to have the boys back together again.
The boys are back in town.
And it's just gonna be a shoot the shit, thing. But we're not here to talk about, that. We're here to talk about New Nightmare.
Yes.
But before we even begin that, Angry CareBears, where can they find you at?
You can find me on YouTube at Angry CareBears or on Twitch at Angry CareBears 2. I have started streaming a little bit more.
Awesome sauce, and you can also find her. Find her. You can find her. Oh my god, I dropped my earbuds. What the fuck's going on? I'm
nice.
I'm a mess tonight. Yeah, but you can also find her here, not her. You can find her here on Tuesdays whenever we can get the boys together, and of course Saturdays usually. Even though today's Sunday, I know. Listen.
I had to postpone. I'm sorry.
Listen, chat. It's
weekends.
Listen, chat. You have to take. You just gotta take it, okay? I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm here on weekends.
See, we can't always do it on Saturday, chat. I'm sorry. If you don't like it, well then go fuck off, I guess. I mean. Not my problem. But anyway, though, this is New Nightmare. Came out in 1994. This I think it came out October 1994 to be specific. And it is directed by Wes Craven. The last time Wes Craven did a thing for this franchise was Nightmare on Elm Street 3. But he didn't direct. He did screenplay. But this is the first one he actually directed since Nightmare 1. And
it's good to see him back. And literally, see him back.
Oh, yeah, because he's in the movie. Multiple times.
Yeah, I gotta say, I love when there's fourth wall breaks. Especially, it works so well. I think the two, genres that go together extremely well is comedy and horror. Because they can do everything, the exact same thing, but if you put a spin on it, suddenly the genre will shift. And breaking the fourth wall is just the same, In Deadpool, it's really funny in the way they do it because it makes you feel included into the comedy. But with horror, it makes it feel more real. Like you're being pulled into the movie and Freddy's going to be real.
And this movie's really fucking frightening. It's really methodical. Honestly, before we even get into more specifics, because I'm going to talk about, what it made in the box office, what do people think, and then, of course, we'll talk about what we thought of it, but, and basically just, the background of how this movie was even made. this movie is so cerebral in the sense of it's more of like a mind fuck. Like this to me is what Nightmare on Elm Street excels at, and that is the psychological aspect. Like, granted, the last two did not do a good job with this, like at all.
No, they were especially 6. That one was a comedy and not a good one.
No, it wasn't. That was a horrible, horrible comedy. Even though the music was good.
The music was bumping.
But it just didn't work. But box office, if you want to know what the box office was, so it had an $8 million budget. This was very small. Now, take a guess on how much it made in the box office.
New Nightmare?
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to say maybe 20 million?
You're close. It made 19.8.
Hey, that's really close.
It was. But I believe this is actually the lowest. This is the worst performing film in the franchise.
I will say, to be fair, with the last few movies, I wouldn't expect anyone to see this. And it back in the 90s and all, like before the internet, it's not like trailers can get around where people can watch it and share it and spread it and go, oh my God, like, look, Wes Craven's back, like you can't share it like you did in the day or like watch it whenever and analyze things to make you hype for it. People just heard a new Nightmare movie and then are like, oh, well, if it's going to be like the last films, don't even bother.
And I believe this was right around the time when horror movies were not really accepted.
They went so far downhill that people just are like, there's no point. And we're back in that again. Cool. Yeah, we're reliving that past.
Yeah, and also, it
actually, it just never ended.
No, it didn't. But I don't think it wasn't until Scream when horror really became like rejuvenated that it just didn't. This movie was not successful. Even though from the critics wise, it actually did really well critically.
Yeah, it's just like, even though like it didn't make a lot of money, it doesn't mean it's a bad film, nor was it received poorly. It was just nobody wanted to see it until it was too late. But yeah,
and it probably also didn't help that it ran against Pulp Fiction.
That's true. And during the 90s, there's so many iconic films. Like, if you were an old thing, you're a flash in the pan, get out of here. We got the iconic movies coming in. It was really hard to be remembered when you got so much competition.
Oh, absolutely.
Nowadays, it's hard to be recognized as a good movie because nobody wants to see the movies anymore because all of it's bad. Unless you're Marvel.
Yeah, but even then.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Now, before we even talk about what we think of the movie, let's go a little bit into the background of this film. So the actual original title for this film, it wasn't actually New Nightmare. It was called A Nightmare on Elm Street 7: The Ascension.
I will say I am glad that it wasn't a sequel. First off, it doesn't take place in the same universe, really. It takes place in basically our reality, not the movie's reality. So it wouldn't make sense to be a 7th film if it's kind of like its own thing. And plus that 7, it probably would have scared off a lot more people.
Right.
I feel like if people saw a New Nightmare and it didn't have 7 on it, and they're like, "Oh, if this is like the restart, let's see what they got."
Penny comes in. I thought the last one you talked about was the last movie. That's what you think.
Well, it was the last movie in the timeline for those movies, really, unless you count Freddy versus Jason to be like another. Well, I mean, it's the last solo Freddy movie in the timeline. This is its own thing. All those movies are canon within the movie, but as movies, not actual timeline. It's very confusing because there's no fourth wall. It's gone. You're out.
Speaking, going off topic for a second, how sucky would it be if you had to live in the same universe as freaking Freddy and Jason? Like
Oh boy.
that would suck.
Live
And
nowhere near Crystal Lake or Elm Street. You go anywhere else, you're pretty much fine for the most part.
and also technically, Evil Dead's technically in the Friday the 13th universe, so technically that would also suck too if you were part of the Evil Dead Friday the 13th Nightmare on Elm Street universe.
Oh yeah, I think it was in Jason Goes to Hell that the reason he came back, the director so badly wanted to bring in the Necronomicon to do it, but he couldn't, and he said, "I don't care if it's not in the movie. It is canon. He's back because of the Necronomicon." I love that. I thought that was pretty funny. Not to mention, New Line Cinema, you know, had at least like the first Evil Dead. I don't know if they did like everything Evil Dead, but I know they did work with New Line Cinema, so it makes sense on how that could be crossed in. And I'm pretty sure that's how they did it in the comics. It wasn't it Freddy versus Jason versus Ash in the comics? Yeah. I want to read those. I want a movie of that. Come on. You're waiting way too late for this.
And then to top it off, the original ending for Freddy vs. Jason was going to involve Pinhead.
Dude, that would be cool.
Now imagine being in the same universe as Hellraiser, Evil Dead, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Friday the 13th. That would virtually suck.
I don't know if that would be like a dream come true for horror fans or absolutely awful. Either way, very cool to see.
It's like, is Mortal Kombat canon to Elm Street? No.
Unfortunately, no. But
they did have a tie-in with MK9, but that doesn't really count.
Oh yeah, wasn't it like Freddy? He didn't talk at all, and that's why people hated that part, that DLC. Because he didn't.
That talk. He also had like two of his like, you know how he has the glove? Well, he has two.
That's stupid.
All right, back to New Nightmare.
We're getting so sidetracked, but it's just so much fun to talk about.
So Craven basically had to watch the other Nightmare films to basically kind of get a grasp what the fuck's going on, and he just saw what happened. He's like, well, fuck this. This sucks.
You can't do anything from there. The thing is, they keep digging themselves deeper and deeper on how to not bring back another movie. And they finally like put a nail in it. Freddy cannot come back, thank God. I think that's one of the only few redeeming traits about the sixth movie, which there ain't much. I think the only one is the fact that they tried to end it. But there's just nothing you can do. It's beating a dead horse. So to start fresh in a way, without like completely rebooting it, is really cool. You know, it's not a reboot, but it's not a sequel. It's its own thing, but it still has to do with the other films. It's its own little pocket.
Oh, absolutely. I actually will say too, for Wes Craven, to Wes Craven's credit, he wanted to make Freddy scary again, which
yes, he did succeed.
And he did succeed at that. And I actually have to give Craven praise because when he saw those films, he's like, dude, what the fuck is this? Like,
and he was right.
It's like you went from Nightmare on Elm Street 1, where Freddy's like scary, to Freddy's dead, where he's a fucking clown.
Yeah. Acting like Wicked Witch of the West, dude. Like, that ended me. That killed me right there. I died in that spot, and I just didn't want to come back. I'm currently a ghost. You killed me. It happened.
And Craven basically took Freddy and completely redesigned him.
Oh, yeah. Like, it's still Freddy, but, like, there's just something about, like, the fifth, like, claw, where it just makes him feel more dangerous. His glove looks more dangerous. It doesn't look like someone made it in the basement, you know? It looks like professionally crafted. And it's, like, dark trench coat. You know, like, trench coats aren't always seen as scary or, like, creepy, but, like, to me, unless it's the Matrix, they can be pretty ominous, because it makes you look bigger. And that's what it does. It makes him look bigger. And it's just, like, his face looks more demonic. It's more red. It doesn't even, like, look burnt. I don't even know how to describe it. He looks like a literal demon, the way, like, it's, like, all, like, the way it's just carved in, you know, it looks demonic. He doesn't look like a burn victim. He just looks like a straight up demon. in a way, like, if somebody says that's how they envision Satan, I would go, yeah, I see it.
Oh, absolutely. And one last thing before we get into our overall thoughts. There was a scene where Robert Englund was going to be turned into a fly, and there's going to be a huge freaking Freddy spider that was going to kill him.
You know, I'm glad that didn't happen because that sounds really stupid, and killing off Robert Englund is even worse.
100% agreed, even though it probably would have looked cool.
Yeah, it's just some things are just too out there, you know?
Yeah, even I would have been like, that's still a little silly. Zach, what's going on, bro? How you doing? All right, now let's get into the meat and potatoes of this review, and that is what are our overall thoughts. You know what, Angry Care Bears, I'll let you go first since, this is your first time watching.
I thought this movie was really good. I first, it was one of those movies I knew it, I just barely knew existed. Like, I knew that it was one of the films, but I didn't really know too much about it until I saw the kill count when I was binging James A. Janice. And I already mentioned I love when things break the fourth wall because it makes it more immersive in a way because you are in the same universe as said characters, which means if it's happening to them and their movies coming to life, this movie brings you in because it's just there's no fourth wall. You're watching the actors, not the characters. And I'm like, wow, this movie's really good. Like, I thought the kills were great because that's what I was there to see. And then I fell in love with the story and the plot. And it's brilliant. I love meta things that make you try to wrap your mind around it. And you go, man, that's so crazy to think about. I think what was that one part that made me go, oh my god, that's crazy to see, is that what movie can you think of besides this where one of the props in the movie is the script of the movie? I thought that was so cool. Especially like when they first show you it, where Wes is writing the thing, he brings Heather in, and it shows his computer and it's the things they're saying and it just scrolls down to fade to black and it fades to black. I just think stuff like that is so cool and it was so brilliantly done, and I just gotta say props because it brings you in. It's just like, oh my god, I'm in the movie too in a way. I just feel like I'm in it.
Oh, absolutely. Freaking this movie did a great job with just the meta shit, which
It didn't feel goofy or out of place. It felt like, oh my god, it's coming to get me because it's out. It's real.
But that's what plays into Nightmare's biggest strength, which is the psychological horror aspect. Because if they just went full on slasher with it, it would have just been like trash.
It just would have been goofy.
But Wes, because this is what Wes was trying to do from the get-go, was to make sure that this wasn't goofy.
Yeah.
And he succeeded at that. And Zach comes in, New Nightmare is underrated. And also, of course, hey, Dylan, ever play Skin the Cat?
Oh, yeah, that part was insane. Since he brought that up, I gotta talk about that kill. It was just so scary. First of all, like how nonchalantly he says it, and he just grins and just saying it to this little kid who's horrified. Which, like, I gotta say, this kid did a good job of just having like that pure shock. Like he didn't know how to react. Like he was so scared. He couldn't move. All he could do was really just scream. It was just so well done, and it's so fun to see the Tina death again, the iconic Tina death, with a spin on it, because we never saw him kill her. We just saw her floating around. So, like, to see how he did it was really cool. Not to mention, it sucks seeing the babysitter go, because she was a cool character on her own. Like, she didn't second guess Heather. She wanted to help. She cares about this kid. She went on her own to go see him in the hospital. She's there to help, not even second guessing. And even though she was getting skinned, basically, by Freddy, that she couldn't even see, she still told that kid to run. She told Dylan to run. And just that alone, I was like, man, why did they have to kill her off? She was great. And I think that's why that death scene is probably one of the best. It was just because it's a spin on an old kill with unfortunately, a good character that made you just go, oh man, because it's like it's not someone I wish to see die.
Right. Jason Lee, what's up, bro? Good to see you. My overall thoughts is I'm gonna have to echo what Zach said. I think, and I'm gonna echo basically what everyone said. New Nightmare is very underrated.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's not as talked about as everything else, as it should
No,
be.
it's not. I think it's a sleeper hit of the '90s, at least when it comes to horror films.
Not to mention, like, there's not really any good like meta horror stuff. The only things I can really bring up is like Doki Doki Literature Club, where it reads your game thing and starts talking to you straight up, or like Psycho Mantis and Metal Gear Solid, where he starts once again talking to you, the player. You don't get any movies like that are horror. Only other movie you can think of is Deadpool, and that's not even horror. So it's like, why don't they use this concept more?
I guess to a degree, Scream could be lumped in there as well.
But it's not like straight up talking to you versus like the characters bringing up obvious things that you, the audience, knows exactly what it is.
Right.
Like this one's straight up breaking the fourth wall. Like this is our reality.
David says, "Hi everyone, what's up, David?" Jerry goes, "Hey yo, Jerry, what the fuck is up, bro? Good to see ya."
I'm going to see you Tuesday too.
Oh hell yeah! Is this one with Heather Langenkamp? Yes. Zach comes in. If we never get to see Heather Langenkamp in the franchise again, then what we have with her here in New Nightmare, it's a good note for her to go out.
Definitely.
Yes.
Even three was. I mean, all the movies she was in are great.
Everything that involved Langenkamp, Saxon, Englund, and Craven.
Yeah.
Dude, those movies are great, and this movie is great. I think New Nightmare to me, the best thing I can say about New Nightmare is that it's a nostalgia film.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was basically it was an anniversary movie that came out because of course, the movie came out, 10 years beforehand. I got a big bingus.
Oh boy.
Dave Cuco's, from what I remember, it was okay. Oh shit, here he is. Jonathan talks. He's like, Bingus Army Unite. He's like, I'm with Bingus.
Bingus.
Better than Jason Goes to Hell on H2O. Yeah, that's not really saying much though.
H2O is a respectable movie, but it's not fantastic.
Yeah. Overall, I'd say this movie was very good. Definitely top 3. I don't think it's better than the original, and I don't think it's definitely not better than Nightmare 3, but this is still like one of the best films in the franchise, and we'll get into our overall positives too. Go Bingus yourself, Redditor.
Penny.
Bingus in the chat. Oh Jesus. And Jonathan's like, everyone leave this channel and subscribe to mine.
Why not both? You act like we gotta choose.
Yeah, exactly. Why can't we do it for everybody,
It's good to see you too, Jonathan, just in here with Jerry. We're finally all together again on a podcast, even if 2 of you isn't, on it.
Here you go, Jonathan. You're a mod now.
Yes.
Jerry, Peepo happy. Jonathan's like, why am I not a mod in your room? But Jerry is. Jerry is literally psychotic, and I'm an alpha man. Well, Jonathan, now you're a mod, so.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, shit. It's Isaiah, too? Oh, shit. Isaiah coming in, too? What the fuck? Yo, what's up, Isaiah? David's currently watching Aliens. I love how this was supposed to be a New Nightmare review, but now we're just looking at the chat.
We're talking about anything but.
Freaking Jerry comes in because my tractor is sexy. Well, I didn't know you had a tractor. Very interesting. And of course, Jonathan's like, progressing. Bing is progressing. I know Jerry should have no. Well, that's not true. I think Jerry should have. Jerry should have all the powers as well as Jonathan. Don't give Isaiah the moderator privilege. And of course, Jerry's like, you're being invaded. LOL. Don't give Cass psychotic mods.
Oh God.
Christ. This chat's already fucking going Damn. All right. Well,
It's kind of
before-
funny, but we're getting sidetracked.
yeah, we're getting
But
really
that's
side.
okay. You know what? The best reviews always have, best talks with the best buds.
Of course, with the best chat available.
Yes.
Of course. Zach comes in Dream Warriors, Nightmare 1, and New Nightmare are my top 3 of the franchise in that order. Mod War, last one to get banned wins. No, we're not going to do that. Heel Trick shot you off the side of the map on Carrier. Like a straw. What the fuck? Did you like Freddy vs. Jason? We'll talk about that next week. Jared's like, I'm drunk. Good to know.
Alrighty, it explains a lot, but at the same time, it's hard to tell with you because you're always like this.
Exact. True. But Angry Carebears will let you start off. Oh shit! Hang on a minute. Not the talks. The first one is the best. Dream Warriors is the second. Every other one is meh.
I mean, this one's good though.
Oh, Jonathan, you got an opinion on this?
Oh. Who made you reviewer of the month?
Whoopsies! That ain't my clarinet. Penny's like, talk about Jason X.
In the future, when we get to Friday the 13th.
Yeah. But you know what, Angry Carebears, we'll start off with you in terms of your positives. What do you like?
Okay, so first off, the plot was great. I was already talking about it. I already said it many, many times. But the plot is just so clever and interesting. And yes, you can argue that meta fourth wall stuff's been broken before. But to have a horror plot where that's the whole thing, it's just great. Like I love being able to see not just Nancy, but Heather and Robert Englund in a Nightmare film where they're not playing characters, they're playing themselves. So you're seeing like the real people talk on how they would talk in real life, and it's gotta be fun and really weird to see where you just sit down as yourself and have a conversation and then they're like, all right, that's a wrap. Like, I just imagine how fun that would be. And I love bringing Freddy to life, literally, in the movie as a way to make him scary again, which they succeeded. Because it's a brilliant way, because how are you going to do this again without rebooting the franchise? And if you don't want to reboot the franchise, because that's a lot, then just bring him into the real world, which is a brilliant idea and a way to make him scary again, because now he's not a threat for the characters, he could be a threat for you. Another positive I really did like was, the acting was pretty good. I felt like real people. Like, you can argue maybe some of the performances weren't, like, very memorable, or they were just kind of average, but they never felt like they were just in front of a camera. I felt like I was watching them there with them, which is another, another side effect of the whole no fourth wall being there. And I just thought the kills were very clever. I thought the way that they brought him to life was very clever, how he was like some HP Lovecraftian entity that had to be encased, and that's why they kept making movies. I thought that was kind of funny. They kept making movies when they didn't want to, just to keep them in. And then they stopped, Genie's out of the bottle, and Heather has to become Nancy to stop it because the entity grew to really like being Freddy, which is very cool, and I really like that. I really like how it was done. None of it felt cheesy. And even if you say, oh, that sounds cheesy, when you watch the film and watch how they explain it, and how you can see the fear in Wes's eyes, it's just so well done. Like, to be a good writer, to just completely redo the bad movies without retconning them, it's great. And then to star in your own movie, I think that's even cooler. I didn't find the music all that memorable compared to the other movies, but it was still pretty good nonetheless. It built the scene, it made the scene. I thought the special effects were fantastic, especially the one where Freddy scoops Dylan up in the freeway. I thought that looked really good, and it was really cool. And one thing I was watching that I immediately went was so cool. You usually see the teenagers get attacked, and the parents never believe the teenagers. Now, it's a kid getting attacked, but the mom knows what's going on. So you have an adult running around, acting crazy, so people just think she's crazy because she's an adult, She's more of a liability to be locked up and trying to protect her kid. And they think that she's nuts and her son's going nuts. And they're bringing up valid arguments that make you go, ooh, maybe she could be, other than the fact that there's physical evidence. So just seeing, like, the realistic struggles on what they would go through, it's tense. And you want to root for them, but you understand everyone else's sides. It's no longer just a whole... There's obviously something going on, but the parents are being in denial about it. Now it's, from their point of view, she looks like she is going crazy. It was just so well written, and I love it. And if I bring up anything else that I remember, I definitely will. But Austin, I want to hear what you have to say, because I've been rambling on enough.
Oh, I will. But first, we got to get to this chat. Jonathan's like, I haven't. I did. And I'm supported by Bingus. Oh my god. Well, I don't know what Bingus says. Jerry's like, Google me, bitch. What the fuck? Isaiah's like, garbage. Isaiah, I'm trusting you. I'm giving you a wrench. Now use it responsibly. Jerry's like, hey, yo, let me get a taste. What the fuck is going on? Jerry, are you alright? Dude, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes, we should. That was definitely on my list of things to do after Nightmare. Or at least one of them that we're going to go through.
Yeah, we can do Texas Chainsaw.
I love
Jared's
Texas
like,
Chainsaw. Evil Dead, Texas Chainsaw, Friday the 13th. That's all on my list.
Oh, hell yeah. Shit, I got to make a list about what we're doing.
We can we can just go in Discord and, make it together and just keep editing the message or something. We got to, make a list together so we don't duplicate anything,
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Jerry comes in, yeah, but 7 TV. What the hell? Bring Freddy to life. Didn't they do that in the first movie? Yes.
Well, they did. He came into the real world, but it's not our real world. It was still in the story. In this one, the story is real in our world. It's set in our world, not movie world.
Exactly. She just answered it.
Yeah.
Pai's like, yeah, Freddy has a tendency to come to life, and then Jonathan comes in, then he killed their mildly attractive mama. And then Jerry, of course, comes in. I'm going to go beat it to Austin's profile pic till I can talk to him.
Okay.
That's great to know. Jerry's like, buffering. And before Tegan, it plagiarizes my review tactics.
Yes.
Jerry's like, yeah, Toy Story 3 was pretty good. Okay, sure. And then Jerry's like, I'm your biggest fan. Jerry, you're drunk, man. Have you all thought about doing a Matrix series? I would hop on for that.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, man, we could have you on.
Yeah, I love The Matrix, man. I'd love to review those. Did you see the new one?
I refuse to.
I nearly fell asleep. It wasn't that it was bad, it was that it was pointless and boring.
That's
yeah, it
why
was.
I refuse to watch it.
Yeah, it was bad, but not because it was offensively bad. Just because it was just why does this exist? Anyways, this ain't a Matrix 4 review, but there's my thoughts.
Jonathan said he hasn't seen it yet, and he was thinking original 3. Yes, we can review the original 3.
Oh yeah, but and the Animatrix. That's
the Animatrix is I love how this is supposed to be a Nightmare on Elm Street review, but
we're doing everything but.
We're talking about Matrix. Freaking Jerry's over here fucking going. He's going crazy on that.
When's he not going crazy?
I can watch the new one if y'all want to do that one too. Yeah, we can do that too.
Yeah, we should. Well, yeah, when we do franchises, we're going to do all the movies, even the more obscure ones. If it's in the franchise and it's a part of it, we got to watch it.
Zach's like, I'm first in line for a Fox X-Men review series.
Hey, that would be fun too.
All right, I think we all need to chill over here. I think we all need to kind of slow our roll.
We should do categories though, Austin. We should do here's our horror review week. Action review. We just got to do something like that to organize it.
Isaiah said, "Did you guys cover Jason versus Freddy yet?" We're covering
That's next week.
But if you want to watch that review, check out my review on my channel, which has over 10,000 views.
Hey,
I don't know why.
it's good.
It's not that good.
Well, we can, next week we can build off of that.
Oh yeah, maybe it'll make 20,000. I'm kidding. It's not gonna make 20,000. Penny's like, stream Security Breach. I have an Xbox, so I can't play. No, I really don't want to play Security Breach.
I'm pretty sure Security Breach is coming to Xbox soon. But I heard it's good. So Security Breach, why, Austin? Why don't you want to play it?
Because I got a shit ton of games I gotta play.
Oh, true. I do get that. I mean, I watched gameplay of it and lore videos of it, and it looks pretty good. Story's pretty good.
True. Jerry's like, can I get an Austinator sexy calendar? What the hell? I feel like all right, we better continue this.
You see what I mean with men? How they're always saying stuff. Like, look at this.
Whoa! Like we have literally went for a few minutes just talking to the chat. Pays like, I've heard the characters. All right, we got to talk about New Nightmare here. We got to stop talking about freaking Five Nights at Freddy.
On your good stuff about the movie.
1v1 me on Rust. I don't QS only. Can you remove Jerry's wrench? No. Jerry, I can make that. No, we're not doing a sexy calendar. Trust me, you do not want to see.
Hold on, I might have to reset.
He needs to be No, come on. We don't gotta punish him. Come on. He's doing all right. He's just drunk, I think we can let him go just this once. All right, now we need to talk about the movie. My positives, I like the fact that Freddy is scary again. I like the redesign for him. Oh, great, Jerry. Oh no. All right. I like the redesign for Freddy. I think this is probably Robert Englund's best performance. I like that it's scary again and not a comedy. I like the throwbacks to the original Nightmare films. And I did enjoy the overall story and premise of Freddy, basically a demon possessing Freddy's form. And also, basically, now he's a demon, essentially. But I like the redesign. And I think this is, and like I said, it's Robert Englund's probably best performance as the character. I really did enjoy the overall, throwbacks to the original films, especially with like the skin the cat scene with the babysitter's death, and of course we had the glove coming out from under from the bed. I thought that looked really cool. Just the overall characters are great too. I like Heather Langenkamp. I like John Saxon. I think they do really well in this film. They have a lot to do. Robert Englund's great, of course, as always. The kills, they're fine. They're just meh. They're just there. I like the kills are pretty good, but they're more or less.
Sorry about that. Technical difficulties.
No, it's all right. It's just I like the overall, like, even though the kills aren't necessarily memorable, they are definitely
pretty good.
I did like, and like I said, I like the characters and I like the premise. I definitely like like at the end where you see it's not like his evil, like the demon's lair for Freddy. The lair looked great. And especially the last sequence with Freddy and Heather Langenkamp. I thought that was pretty fucking awesome. Especially when she takes a snake and puts it in his eye, and then it's just like, oh man, it was so good. Like all the throwbacks, and when Freddy came out of the bed, oh my god, that scene was great too. And he actually, fun fact, he actually mimicked the movements of Nosferatu.
Yeah, I noticed that in one of the scenes where he's like first coming out. You kind of first see him. I think you just see a shadow, and like he's doing a Nosferatu walk with his finger out. It was great.
Oh, it was like Freddy's just. I think just this entire film, Robert Englund does a great job, and just like the explanation for why it works. It's like the explanation for Freddy being there makes sense.
I think the best part is that I kept going. That's Robert Englund? That is Robert Englund. He sounds and looks too much like him. It's just like his performance was so good. He just didn't feel like he was playing like that was Robert Englund. You forget he's playing himself, and he's not playing classic Freddy. This is new Freddy.
Yeah, just like the demonic, this is not Freddy. Like this is like a flat out demon.
Yeah, it just looks like Freddy, only darker.
I even like the beginning of the movie where it's like a throwback to how the first film begins, where he's like making the glove, but instead he's making like a robot hand, and like he cuts off his own hand, and he puts the robot hand on his hand. It's like,
yeah,
that shit was freaking great. That was really cool. And of course, the guys getting killed. Like I think the technicians got killed by like the robot glove. Like that looked but I thought that scene was pretty cool. And then and even using like the real life earthquakes too, I thought was.
Oh yeah, like some of the footage was like really them, like wasn't a set. That was real buildings that fell down.
Yeah, and just like the characters a lot, and it's like and I keep saying the throwbacks, but they're just so good. And then of course Freddy being in the clouds and stuff, and you see all the evil Freddys are coming in. There were during that whole scene, that was great. And then of course you had Freddy coming out of the closet. Oh my god, that scene was great too. Like
it was genuinely like a good jump scare.
He was like, "Miss me," and I'm like, "Holy shit! Oh my god, he's fucking Freddy! Oh my god!"
Yeah. Freddy's back.
Like, oh my god, this movie's so good. Like, and I know we were only here in an hour, so it's like I'm trying to keep my thing short because this chat's fucking going off, and we've been reading the chat. So, even the kid character Dylan, I think his name is, was really good too.
Yeah.
I think wasn't he in Pet Sematary, at least the original one?
I believe so.
Oh shit. Well, I gotta say then, he's a good actor. I agree. He is a very good actor.
Yeah.
Oh god, what else can I say in terms of my positives? I think that's about it. I think because I really talked about everything. I like the acting. I like the kills for the most part. Because I'm trying to keep it short because I want to keep reading this chat here. Because the chat is what I'm more interested in. Not gonna lie. Jerry comes in. Can I get a hooga? Is this Jesus? Here we go. He's trying to get a chant. Isaiah comes in such a troll, Jerry, and of course Jerry comes in. My weenie got caught in my cousin. Wait, what?
What?
Jerry, I think that's another issue that you got going on there. Sweet home. Yep. Notice my lover boy. Jerry,
Jerry, you are just talking.
And then Jerry's like,
no one else knows what you're talking about.
I fucked a Horace and mine Krita Afti.
Krita?
I don't know what mine Krita Afti is. And I don't know what a Horace is. And then Ninja was like, Jerry, I made the sexy calendar. Jeez, thanks, I guess. Gonna make money without my permission. Pissing me off. Alright. Before we get Zach's like awkward, and then Jerry's like, I love you, Austin. I don't know how to respond to that. Do I say thank you?
Yeah.
I guess I'll say thank you. I don't know what else to say for that. All right, let's get to our negatives before this chat freaking gets us distracted again. And CareBears, what are your negatives?
I thought the music wasn't very memorable. There's some good things here and there, but overall, it was just, there. It fit the scene for what it was, but it just wasn't. It didn't feel as iconic as the originals. The kills could have been a lot better. Like, I did like the kills. I did say I like the kills, especially the babysitters, but they could have been a bit better. Maybe a bit more creative in a way. Man, I didn't really have much negatives that I really noticed. I mean, I even thought the cameos were pretty good, just in the background, pretty good. There wasn't much I did not like.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. There's really not a lot of negatives. Like, I think my main, maybe a few nitpicks. Like, I didn't like how the first kill went, especially because it's like, especially with the one guy, felt really just
Yeah.
What else? And I agree the music's not memorable, but I mean that's more like a nitpick because I mean it was good for the movie. I just don't think it's
Yeah.
But other than that, man, it's been fucking. Oh shit! Oh boy, is that Milkman, bro? Oh shit, it's Milkman, bro. Oh hell, it's the Milkman. Jerry's like, hey yo, who's hard to be chat listening to Austin? Oh my god. Of course, he's like, everyone wants to be 57 feet away from you. Ninja One's like, Austin, run! And then Jerry's like, everybody wants to be my enemy in two things. Of course, Ninja's like, damn.
He's
and then
singing the Arcane theme. Oh my.
Jerry's like, I'ma kiss you.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
All right, I feel like that's escalated to 100. Jerry's like, oh, the misery.
Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy.
Zach's like, my only negative is the subplot with that bitchy nurse character seemed to have no payoff. It started great with her being suspicious of how they're questioning her sanity and all, but no payoff. Yeah, but she was just a throwaway character. But I didn't. That's not really a big negative.
They don't go back to the hospital. Once she leaves the hospital, we're kind of in the final battle.
Oh yeah, that's another great scene where Heather's having a nightmare and then the doctor turned into Freddy. I'm like, holy shit, that's pretty awesome. Pay's like, Jerry, for the love of God, and then Jerry's like, I like you and I'm gonna have you, Austin.
Oh no.
And then Jerry's like, Tegan gets it.
Yeah, it was a good show, good theme song. It was fire.
Jerry's like, the whiskey got me loving.
Oh god.
Oh god, he's drinking whiskey. Oh no, that's not. That's not. I don't think that's a good thing at all. Jerry's drinking freaking whiskey. Oh shit, that's not good. Damn, Jerry's simping. No one gets a single thing that comes out of your mouth. I'm gonna get you. Oh Jesus.
Oh no, Austin, you're gonna get demonetized. Watch out.
Well, I don't make money anyway, so.
True.
It's like, come here. Nah, I'm alright. I'm okay. No, I'm fine. That's alright. That's fine. I don't think. At this point, Jerry needs quadruple A. Alright. Let's get into our final grades, and then we can talk with the chat for the last hour. Because I already know I'm going in that Discord server already. Fucking gonna be in the voice chat.
For my final grade, I think I'm gonna give it an A.
You know what? I'm gonna give it the same grade. I'm gonna give it an A. I think it's one of the only 3 Nightmare movies that will ever get an A.
Yeah.
But dude, it's good shit.
Oh,
like New Nightmare is one of easily the best Nightmare films. It's definitely not the best.
Yeah, that's why I only give it an A, not like an A+, but it's still really good.
Jared's like, I'ma say the gamer word.
Oh,
No.
Get down.
Ninjas invite Jared. No.
I don't think we will.
I'm not that stupid. I ain't getting my channel shut down. And then Jerry's like, "Yo, invite us at the end so we can talk." No, Jerry, I got class tomorrow. I can only go for so long, you know. Payne's like, "No, don't." Zach's like, "It's an A for me, 8 out of 10." All right, see, I think it's just A across the board so far.
Yeah.
Jerry's like, "Poggers,
8 out of 10.
Plex." Well, Jerry, you're gonna be on Tuesday. I mean,
That's
Jerry's.
true.
Jerry's like, "Yo, real quick." No, Jerry. See, no matter how many times you do that, no matter how many times you ask, I'm not inviting you, my man. You're drunk, and I already know I'm not stupid enough to put you on while drunk. Jonathan, I would invite, but it's not the Matrix, and I know Jonathan's like, Jerry's like, "I need it now."
No. You can wait.
Please, I'll be nice. Well, Payne's like, "I'll fuck it." No, do not ban him. If you ban him, I will take your wrench away. Because it's all in good fun. Me and John will join. Bruh, no Milkman. Oh my god. See, am I literally gonna have to invite the entire Discord server on? Like,
Hey, we got 8 minutes.
oh god. Should we just invite him on for the last 8 minutes?
Sure, but I gotta go when the hour hits.
Oh gosh. All right. This is not gonna.
This is not gonna end well. So
No, it's not. I know. God, it's Jesus. Oh, jeez. I see.
Your channel.
See, the thing is, I already know my channel is gonna get fucking shut down, bro. Like, it's gotta get shut down.
It's gonna get executed. Oh Lord.
Oh God.
You can already hear it.
Jesus. Oh my God. Oh wait, sauerkraut. Wait a minute. Why is sauerkraut? What the hell?
Huh.
Sour. Hey. Oh God. I'm gonna regret this. I fucking regret it. Oh, okay. I know. Ninjoid, dude. Really, my man. Gee. What the hell?
What the? Oh my God.
God, I'm regretting this already.
Yeah, you definitely should have not.
Milkman's bro, I got extra milk. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, we got Jonathan.
What's up, scumbags?
Yeah, what's good?
Oh God.
We're waiting for the lunatic to arrive.
Now that's how you. Oh no! We finally,
No, hey, yo, why you put me
finally got the
backstage,
four
bro?
of us.
Just want to make
So-
sure. Want to make sure.
Yeah, so the first
Dude,
Nightmare movie is
dude.
the best one, then
Oh,
Dream
let me
Warriors,
get
and
this
all the
over
other
there.
ones suck.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
All right. You're good. You're good.
Look at his profile picture, dude.
Dude, that's Thurman Merman right there. You don't know about Thurman Merman, the legend?
Do you know?
No,
Oh,
I'm sorry,
Austin,
man.
you don't know about Bingus?
No, I don't know about
Alright.
Bingus.
How do
I'm
you
gonna
not know who
post-
Bingus is?
I'm gonna
He's
post
the-
Bingus.
Dude, Bingus Chan?
He's the bald cat. He's
I'm
the
gonna-
bald cat.
I'm gonna post it in the Biggins chat in the Discord server.
Okay.
Here's Bingus. Behold this beautiful entity.
Let's see here.
If you're a Bingus hater,
Bro.
Oh. Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yo, Austin, what you been up to, my guy?
Nothing much, man.
How
You know,
you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling all right. You know,
can someone
know-
stop flapping their lips together? What am I hearing?
The motherfucker sounds like he's
Is there a
fucking
frog
beating a fucking
flapping their
chicken.
lips together?
Bro, kind of sounds like right when you have like a pocket
Oh my gosh.
and you just like fucking whipping that shit.
Isaiah can't figure it out.
Oh wait, Milkman?
Milkman, yeah, it's Milkman.
No, hold up, it's Milkman. Hold up, is that Michael?
No, that's Isaiah.
Dude, I thought that was Mike.
I was about to
Dude,
be
he
like,
has Mike. He
yo.
even told you in the Jerry's wasted. Isaiah
Dude.
just told him that he's putting that as his profile picture. Just
Hold
goes,
up.
oh my gosh,
Hold
it's
up.
Michael.
Austin, let's have a real talk though.
Okay.
Hey yo, who's that Penny guy in the chat?
All right, moving on.
Okay, we'll move on. I'll be nice to your stream today.
All right.
Notice how he said nice to the stream.
I shall spare you, young Padawan.
Oh my god.
I don't think Jedi are supposed to threaten their Padawans.
But I'm finna get racist. No, that's
Oh God, no. All right.
All,
Bart,
you wanna
all
tell me
races are
something, though?
completely
You wanna
equal, and 6 trillion Jews
Oh,
died
why
in the
does it sound
Holocaust.
like you're in like an electrical storm?
Yeah,
Dude,
seriously, what is that
fucking-
noise?
I don't know. It's fucking weird, bro. Fucking Isaiah hit me with something today, and deadass, bro. I thought about becoming racist for a second.
What?
Oh God.
Instead of joining the
Oh,
stream,
yo, I was at Walmart today, right? And I didn't have a mask on because, like, I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And this fucking fat dude in
Oh,
the
wait.
hover round.
Oh
This
my
fat dude in the
God.
hover round, bro. He's like, "Sir, you need to have a mask on." I'm like, "Nah, I'm good." And like, then he starts talking to Isaiah, and he's like, Isaiah said he's gonna punch you in the fucking face. It was hilarious.
So, anyways, I've never seen New Nightmare. I have seen the remake though, the reboot, the whatever 2000s reboot. That was some trash.
Yo, I remember like playing Mortal Kombat, right? And Freddy Krueger was in it. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure we like have the same experience.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah. that
Did you
sounds
get
about
touched
right.
by Freddy Krueger against your will?
Nah, but my uncle touched me pretty good.
All right, chill out. All right, that's false.
Jesus Christ.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Yo, on the record though.
Yo, with Jerry in the chat, he has to put an MTV, like a mature television rating,
On the
at the
record,
beginning
though,
of his videos.
he wasn't my uncle. He just called himself that.
When everyone else isn't here, he just puts PG.
Oh God.
As soon as Jerry enters the chat, he has to put it rated R or rated M or whatever.
Bro, put it in the chat, bro.
Put in the chat, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, seriously,
Ow.
someone's doing. Dude, stop.
Dude, somebody's like fucking clicking and shit. Like they're
Dude, are you typing out your PhD thesis?
dude. You're like Jonathan over here when he types. He's like, fucking.
Oh, I could type a little bit. Hold on.
Dude, this motherfucker types like he's fucking.
I haven't typed on this keyboard in a while.
You hear him typing like he's trying to win the fucking COD World League fucking tournament. Dude,
Here you
Oh
go.
God. It's
Oh shit! What's up,
Oh,
guys?
man.
oh God. It's Isaiah. What's up, Isaiah?
What's up?
bro, it's Isaiah.
Yeah, you better get the kick button ready, Austin.
Shit!
Yo,
The milkman.
you better right click on his name and get ready.
Shit!
Oh, there
Yeah,
we go.
Jerry too.
So I heard Jerry telling you guys about the Walmart situation.
Yeah.
This fucking fat fucking a hover
Yeah,
around
that
was fucking
motherfucker-
mad shit.
Yeah, the guy almost got that car tipped over.
It's
Dude,
like,
what
sir,
even is this shoe?
sir, you don't need to worry about your health, okay? You're bigger than me, okay?
Hey, Jerry, listen. I don't know about that.
Okay, he was bigger than me, and if you're bigger than me, then you definitely got a problem. Because holy fuck,
I mean, if you're as big as Jerry, you got a problem.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's a fact.
it's like health went out the fucking window a long time ago, buddy. Don't worry about your fucking mask.
Yep.
You should be worried about
Out
your
the
cholesterol.
window into the McDonald's drive-through, don't you
You're
know?
damn right. It's the McDonald's
That's where
drive-thru.
Jerry is all the time.
Searching for baddies. You know what I'm saying? I pick
You
up my bitches. I pick up my bitches at Walmart.
Are those the ones that have to? Are they the ones who have to sit in the little portable carts because they're so fat?
Yeah, bro.
No, I'm kidding, Jerry.
They be fucking
Okay,
riding
I
me
love
while
you,
I'm
Jerry.
driving through Walmart.
Yeah.
I love you, Jerry.
All right. We
He's
gotta
sitting
wrap
out
this.
that- he's sitting out with those gymnastics.
All right, we got 26 seconds left on the stream. I just want to say, everyone go subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Hey, yo, why is
everyone
the
go read
streams
your Bible.
timed, bro?
They're not
Because
timed
I got
necessarily.
class
You didn't-
tomorrow, and plus,
Yeah, I have my first day of school tomorrow. I probably shouldn't
Dude,
be up this late.
fuck school, bro.
And plus,
Who cares
think
about
this is
school when you
preview.
got McDonald's and 5,000 calorie meals?
Think of this as
Exactly,
a
bro.
preview for Tuesday.
I'm
Let's
Jeremiah.
Dude,
This
who's
is-
this Penny dude, bro?
Okay.
Yeah, bro, who's this Penny dude in the chat, bro?
Yeah, I'm reading the ads.
All right, the hour is over. The hour is
yo,
over. You gotta end the
Why-
Hey,
stream.
yo, you
Come
like
on.
you like suck dick or
Cut
something,
it.
bro?
Cut it.
Come on.
Yo,
All
yo,
right,
All right,
bro,
cut it
that
short.
shit, bro.
Thank you guys for watching.
Cut it short. Cut it short. We love it.
Goodbye.